you have Angel and Stan, I guess having a small date night where Stan supposedly has nothing to do and he wants to spend, spend the night with Angel. And they're pretty much having, one-on-one conversations, just about each other's background and, what they're really into. Excuse me. And so, hashtag, not a date, I'm your boyfriend. So it was very confusing and very kind of like heartbreaking in this whole scene when you kind of, in this instance have Stan here telling Angel that he is her boyfriend. And then, as we get further into the recap, find out what we find out. It's just like, what's going on here? So I don't know, but you have Stan wanting to be more involved in Angel's life. So I really think about this whole scene right here, and Stan, asking Angel, if he can, go with her to one of these balls because he wants to see what his wife had been talking about. And so I wonder if this is a motive for counseling or if this is a motive for a lawyer so Stan can see what Angel is kind of doing, or if he wants to see for himself to see if this is something that he can tolerate while being her boyfriend. Yeah, I really don't know. But he asked Angel, can he go to one of these balls with her? And she was like, you're really not supposed to take your dates, to the balls. But he's just like, I'm not your date, I'm your boyfriend. Me personally, bitch, still would not have taken him. For me, it's like you either get your boyfriend from the ballroom scene, bitch, or outside the ballroom scene, and just don't mix the two. And the category is Bring It In Eviction Notice Couture, bitch. That's right. The House of Abundance is out on the streets. Looks like, bitch, the House of Abundance has received a eviction notice from hell, bitch. Oh my God, bitch. As Electra clearly gags the kids with being damn near 2-3 months behind on rent, bitch. Where they're staying, where they're resting their heads, it's just like crazy. And so the kids actually use their brains and figure out that Electra used the rent money, the damn Christmas money when they stole from damn jingling Santa Claus, bitch. She used all the money for her reassignment surgery. And they are furious, and so they pretty much leave her. I kind of thought they were gonna do this a long time ago, but bitch, the shit has hit the fan, bitch. It's crazy. And bitch, in the midst of all this, Lulu and Candy, they're pretty much telling them they are done, they are leaving. And Candy, she was done a long time ago. She was done with Electra back when she was getting ass shots, okay? So Candy was definitely done, and Lulu pretty much tells Electra, you know what, bring it, bitch, I'm leaving and I'm gonna start my own house. And you know how Electra is, girl, blase, blase, blah, blase, blah, but bitch, Blanca did it, and that's what, Lulu and everybody else realizes. If Blanca can do it, bitch, if you can do it, Electra, we can do it, I can do it. And Lulu has won a couple of balls. She's up and coming. She's making a name for herself, and so is Miss Candy. Miss Candy's making a name for herself as well. So they have the confidence, and they tell Electra, bitch, we're out. We're gonna start our own house, and you're gonna gag. Damn, you really just can't help but to feel sorry for Electra in these next couple of scenes. I mean, kind of since the beginning of the episode, really. But, you just see how she is getting shut down at every turn as she's thinking that this new Poom Poom is going to bring her a new life, new men, new this, new that. But, everybody in her world, in that sexual world, is pretty much turning her down and turning her away because, she doesn't have that item down there anymore. And so in this next scene, she actually is going to her Mr. Ding Ding's. She's actually going to Mr. Ding Ding's penthouse to get some of her things, bitch, and she's denied. The bellman at the elevator, bitch, boop, he denied her clean, bitch. And this very next scene is really interesting to me because we get to see Electra back out there, back at it, back on dates, and apparently she's looking for other guys just like her last main date that she had, that apparently got her an apartment, and filling it with groceries and giving them an allowance and wanting expensive gifts and wanting to be treated like this and like that. And I mean, I'm guessing by the way this episode describes it, back in the day, I mean, like, the girls were really, really taken care of. And it's very ironic too, because the main thing that most of the femme queens and most of the trans that want to be real women have down there, they don't want that. But then again, the men that they mess with, some of them, they do want that. And like I said, this next scene is really interesting and ironic, because they're talking, they're hitting it off, she like expensive things, and and he's apparently going to be able to accommodate for all of this. She flets out asking, is he rich? She proceeds to tell him that, I'm a full-fledged woman, I'm all woman. I've had that part of me taken away. And he's just like, oh, well, you should have said that in your ad. You didn't mention that in your ad. And so obviously he was looking for someone of her beauty, and he was looking for someone that was very passable and someone that was a lady. But you have this instance where he still wanted something down there. He still wanted his girl to have something a little special down there. So Electra starts to realize, damn, hashtag rich date bitch. So yeah, Electra gets shut down by the rich date, along with that dark nail polish and lace front. And does this leave Electra wondering, well, damn, should I have gotten rid of my penis at all, bitch? Like, should I have kept it? Like, this is really crazy what I'm going through right now with, thinking that I'm doing something good, thinking that I'm, getting a step up on these hoes, getting a real poom poom. It's like nobody's paying me any mind. So for the next couple of scenes, you got Lulu and Candy, at the bar, talking to each other about how they're really going to do this house thing, bitch, how they are really going to get these other kids and get these other girls, coming up in the house. Like I said, they already have a little bit of a name for themselves in the underground ballroom community. So, and too, they are, like I said, they're realizing too that if Blanca can do it, they can do it. You need more nerve and more head power and more head strength than you need, money and finance. And so they're brainstorming and they're bouncing ideas back and forth off of each other. And I'm just like, okay, here we go. When are they going to drop an idea for the house name? What are they going to try to name the house? I was thinking they were going to maybe go with something that's already, prevalent in the house, like Con, Ebony, House of Extravaganza, or, Chanel, or any of those other houses that are already out back in the day. Or maybe this house was out there back in the day, and I just don't know. I've just lost my grits and don't really know, all the houses, from back in the day. But hashtag the House of Veracity. I'm definitely going to have to get the definition for this word, because I really didn't know what it meant when I first heard it. But that's what the girls have deemed the new house to be, the House of Veracity. And that's what they're going to be calling themselves. So I can't wait to see where this goes, and I can't wait to see them storm their first ball and gag everyone. Back at the Evangelist household, you have Damon and Ricky, finally sitting down, talking about their issues with Poppy, how they feel. And you have Damon expressing himself. He's really not mad, and even though he's really stuck in between a rock and a hard place, he's got his boo, he's got his friend, he's got his other house member, he's got his house mama, which he is really, really gaining a really good bond and friendship with Blanca. And so I can see how Damon is in a hard spot. And you got Angel also too expressing her feelings, in this whole conversation, saying, bitch, you were wrong for what you did. That was our brother. You broke up our family, bitch. As far as I'm concerned, you and Blanca, are breaking up the family. And so, I mean, it's a really hardcore situation. And you have Blanca too listening in, overhearing everything. So this is really a juicy scene right here. And now in this scene, you have Blanca and Damon's dance teacher, Mrs. Helena, walking down the block, talking to each other. And I'm guessing here that Blanca is confiding in her, letting her know what she did letting her know she kicked Poppy out for the reasons, that he's selling drugs. And she expresses that to her. And, you have Miss Helena, pretty much having her back and saying, yes, you did the right thing. And, I would have done that too. And on top of that, he was selling drugs. Yes, I would have done that too. And she tells Blanca to, be firm with her decision making, and she'll see that everything will pan out for the better within the long run. And I gotta point out too, I love the friendship that these two women are building here, and you can see that they are starting to like each other, and they're in this weird way taking each other's advice. And apparently, bitch, Angel has taken Stan out to the ball at the wrong night, bitch, at the wrong ball. Bitch, the category for this next scene is bizarre, bitch. And you have Stan just looking like he just got off of work, bitch, looking like he just clocked out, Abercrombie and Finch, blue collar tees. And he's at the ball, looking distinctively from his world, and everybody around him can kind of point out, that like he is not really fitting in, and he may be there looking for a date, or he may be there looking for a special someone or something. And in this next scene, this is the definition and main reason why I would not bring my date outside of the ballroom scene, or my boyfriend or anything like that to a ball. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a great experience, and it's really lit, it's uplifting, you can learn a lot, it's very different, you can see a lot about a culture. I mean, you can get engaged, you can actually compete yourself, you can get into it, do the history, research, and really make a career out of it. Or for some people like Stan in this next scene, it's kind of overwhelming, it's kind of too much to take in, and you're just trying to get used to seeing this type of stuff. You're also trying to let the terminologies, all the different sayings, and all the different meanings and all of that stuff sink in. I know when I first got into the ballroom scene and just got into that gay lifestyle, learning, different terms like shade, and the girls, and just all these different terminologies, bitch, it was a lot to sink in and learn. And you had to apply them too, just like you apply cuss words, you had to apply them at the right moments and the right times. And like I said, bitch, I just would not take my mans and all of that to a ball or get them engaged in the underground ballroom scene unless they were already engaged in the underground ballroom scene, cut from that cloth, so to speak, because they already know. They're already going to know, I'm hoping and guessing, what relationship is like, and what, being boyfriend, girlfriend, blah, 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 is like in the underground ballroom scene versus somebody totally new, totally, not used to it, There could be a lot of jealousy there, there could be a lot of speculation there, a lot of accusing there, so, I don't know, I just don't think that's all that great. And then too, #Summer. You got bitches like Summer that will come in, bitch, and plant the seed in somebody's head, especially a newcomer like Stan, like she did. When you get tired of Angel, come looking for me and blah, blah, blah. That's just horrible. I just find people like that kind of corny anyway. My name is Summer. I like to come more than once a year. All that shit, that's just whack anyway. And you have people like her coming in, planting the seed of destruction, bitch. And it's just like, you have Angel, and then, with somebody like Stan, not really used to that type of lifestyle, thinking he's come up on a gym, and now he's thinking he's come up on a whole bunch of other gyms, so to speak. I don't know. You might have some guys with that mindset to just like dib and dabble, and that can get really crazy. And so you have Stan looking around trying to take in everything, and he's just really overwhelmed. And so Stan and Angel leave the ball, and as they're walking, they're talking, and I'm guessing that Stan is having these like mind-blowing realizations. And in this next scene, like I said earlier, this is why I was kind of confused in the beginning, because I really thought that Stan, was liking Angel for Angel because, that was his girl with something special, regardless of if she was in the ballroom scene or not. But, once people see things, and they don't like what they see, or they do like what they see, it can kind of alter their decision, especially in the beginning of a relationship. But when he said that he wanted to be her boyfriend, or he was calling himself her boyfriend, I thought he was a little bit more concrete in what he was saying. But apparently, you know, I guess he realizes, or he starts to assume and think that he's not going to be able to fit in with that type of lifestyle, and that he already has his own wife, kids, mortgage, car, office, boss, you know. And so he realizes that they've been living in this bubble for quite some time. But meanwhile, you know, I kind of like skipped over a little bit of this so I could put this all in one lump sum with Mrs. Poppy we got going on here, bitch. You know, we got Poppy staying with boys from back in the day, staying with family members, staying with friends of family, you know. He's got people out there apparently that owe his family debts, and, you know, telling everybody that he's going to take care of this and do that once Poppy, you know, needs the help. And so Poppy runs to this particular person that we've seen before in earlier episodes, and he's, you know, vowing to take care of Poppy. He tries to get Poppy out on the streets at first, but bitch, within the first 15 minutes of him explaining what to do, Poppy gets caught, bitch, by the police. You know, tries to get questioned, but he gets rid of the stash, so he gets in no major trouble, and he's right back out. But this guy is going to let Poppy just stay with him, just to stay with him. Could there be a little extra something going on there? Bitch, out of nowhere, Poppy, you know, walking up the block. Blanca's outside taking a smoke break. You know, Blanca actually sees him, and she actually is trying to be sincere. She's actually trying to be sincere with Poppy, you know, telling him, you know, I'm sorry. It was a mistake that I had made. I don't want you out on the streets, but you cannot sell if you come back in the house. We'll have a celebration dinner in honor of you coming back. And Poppy's just like, no thanks. You already kicked me out. You already showed me what type of mother you were. And besides, I'm in a new house. I got a new mother. And Blanca's just like, what? Who? And she turns around, bitch, and it is Candy and Lulu, bitch, looking like the little engines that could, bitch. They are in full effect, and they are headstrong, bitch, about this damn house of veracity, bitch. And bitch, we are in Gag Nation, bitch, as the Pose audience at home all finds out, bitch, at the same time, bitch. Not only did Poppy get caught selling drugs, get arrested, you know, and get kicked out all in one episode, this bitch done up and joined a new house, bitch. Welcome, Poppy, veracity, bitch. And the girls are not playing. Candy and Lulu have made it absolutely clear that they're gonna use him, and he's gonna do everything that they need done. So, bitch, Blanca's just like, okay, bitch, y'all might got this one, checkmate, but I'm going to get my house member back. I guarantee you, he'll be back in Evangelista. And they're just like, we'll see. So, bitch, it's definitely gonna be some heat at the balls now. I can't wait. This is gonna make for real competition. Not just only between two houses and all the other little houses sprinkled out there, but it's just like now the main cast is starting to grow. Everybody's starting to grow. Hopefully we're about to see new face people, new vogers, you know what I'm saying? New mothers rise, fathers come into the position somewhere, new commentators, you know, and see some new things within the episode. So I think this is going to be hot. The competition is definitely going to be fierce, bitch. So we have hashtag the House of Abundance, hashtag the House of Evangelista, and hashtag the House of Veracity, bitch. What else? What else is they gonna come up with, bitch? The power scene of doom, bitch. Like I said earlier, it is crazy how they kind of intertwine these comparisons between Electra and Angel during this episode, bitch. In this next scene, we see Electra, bitch, in the red light district, bitch, in the locker room, bitch, getting her clothes out the locker, sitting down at the big mirror, pouting her face up, taking a cigarette break, bitch. It's really surreal, and it's really shocking to see that she's in the same boat that Angel was in. Now, you know what I'm saying, you know, her hard-headedness, you know what I'm saying, and just her being defiant and doing what she wanted to do has kind of got her like financially crushed, and now she has to do what all the other girls are somewhat doing. So yeah, man, it's crazy, but we have Electra at the quarter slot sex shop. She's waiting around, bitch. I think even Angel gets there to clock in to have a couple of dates there, but Electra's waiting, and she finally gets one guy, to pay her some attention, and she's performing, she's putting her all into it, and I'm guessing it's because she's throwing herself back into that type of lifestyle and back into that field, and she's at work. And not only that, I believe that Electra wants to make a friend, sort of like Angel did, within that whole situation. So I don't know, you kind of have Electra now more too with a lot on her plate. How is this going to play out for her? Is she going to be able to stick this out because of the type of mentality she has? These next two scenes before the show kind of ends is just a ball of different emotions, bitch. As you have Tina Turner's Private Dancer playing in the background, bitch. I'm your private dancer. Bitch, you got Tina Turner in the background just hitting all the high notes of doom, bitch. And you kind of, see Angel go through this crazy roller coaster with, by the beginning of the episode, Stan saying that he's her boyfriend, and by the end of the damn episode, bitch, apartment cleaned out, gutted, ain't nothing there, just a bag with a note on it with her stuff. I don't really know if we had a chance to see what the note said, but I'm guessing that Stan and Angel are done, or either they're taking a break, or he has to let the apartment go because of legal matters. I don't know. We end the episode, and not really like a cliffhanger, but kind of like, with a question mark, like what next for the girls, what next for Poppy. We have Angel and Electra in the same boat, working at the same quarter slot sex shop, and it's really crazy because I'm just kind of really shocked right now trying to sum this whole thing up and explain this whole thing with Angel and Stan. These are two characters that I have really taken to. I kind of like the whole dynamic here, but it leaves me wondering, did he let the apartment go because of financial reasons? Does he need the money to pay for lawyers and everything? Or, has the wife, truly demanded that he not have no contact with her or not do anything with her, and that's why he kind of all of a sudden had to break this off. This episode of Pose, bitch, episode 7, Pink Slip, was definitely worthy of handing out their pink slips to everyone, bitch. I'm curious to see if Poppy is going to be messing around with his new roommate, if he's going to be even staying with him that much now that he is, in the house of veracity. I'm not pretty sure if Lulu has her apartment or got her house together already to have the members, actually moving in and staying with them, but I'm guessing we shall see. And it also has me wondering, what exactly is Blanca gonna do? Is she gonna resort to any tactics, or is she gonna walk more balls, or is she gonna find a new house member to actually replace Poppy for the time being, just to show him that, you don't know what you got till it's gone? So I don't know. I'm excited to see next week's episode. Next week is the season finale. And yeah, guys, so if I'm not mistaken, next week's episode is going to be the final episode for the season. I think we're going to be getting 8 episodes in total. And so, yeah, cannot wait to see the last episode for the season. And also, shouts out to the cast and congratulations to the cast of Pose, because cast has been renewed for a second season. Yes, bitches. I got my information from Vanity Fair. They broke a small article. It was released on Twitter and Instagram. So yeah, that means that there will be more recaps, more shade, more teas, bitch, more laughs, more jokes, bitch, more Wrestleshade. We'll have a whole nother season of laughs and good times. So definitely do not forget to stop by Wrestleshade and check your boy out. Give this video a thumbs up if you like this video. Definitely subscribe to the Wrestleshade channel. I definitely hope you guys enjoyed this recap / installment react of Pose, season 1, episode 7, pink slip. There you go. Like I said, this was a great episode. Hope you stay tuned and join me for more recaps. Also, too, let me know what you would like me to maybe check out and review in the comment sections. Definitely leave your comments and concerns. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if you like this review, what you would like me to take away, what you would like me to maybe add. Shouts out to the LGBT community and all other communities out there that are just trying to uplift and make the world a better place to live in. Okay. I would tell you to hit the notification buttons to be notified on when I'm going to be uploading and releasing more videos. But bitch, I don't even know when I'm going to be uploading videos. My damn self.